Hear me loud and clear when I say this. Girl, fuck you and that busted ass girl code. I will not stop messing with a man simply because he's married or simply because he has a girlfriend. I will come on this internet and beef with you hoes daily. All 7 million of you in my inbox, in my comments, even men too. I will not let off this man. That's our man, baby. Whether she want to accept it or not. The fact that he is saying he belongs to the both of us, I don't give a damn about what she's talking about, not in the slightest.
Hey cousin, so I did the video on this video, and then I had an electric surge, so my power went in and out. So this is part 2 of her saying, I don't give a F, my man has a wife. Okay, so watch the video I did, part 1, see what I said. Now here is a woman who says she didn't know her boyfriend was married. I had started this, and then the thing went in and out. Since the girl said she didn't know her man is married, and this is why this whole girl code thing I talk about. But what happened to girl code? He's married and he don't know he married. Go watch part 1 so you can see what I say about that. Okay. So this is part 2 of this woman saying she didn't know her boyfriend was married.
Well, it's been 3 months since I found out that my boyfriend of over a year was married the entire time I knew him, the entire time we were in a relationship.
Girl.
Now, ex-boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
And so now looking back, here are some things that I would have done differently that would have either allowed me to avoid that situation altogether or at the very least exit stage left a lot sooner. Number 1, I would have started off with a background check, especially when it started to get super serious. Now, if you watch the story time, his marriage actually didn't show up on any background checks, even when I paid for it. However, the information that I did find on the background check allowed me to confirm that this man was indeed married. How? Because the stories that he told me did not match up to what was fact. For example, he told me he bought his house on his own in 2017. Why was there somebody else on that house loan when I saw it on the background check? He told me that he lived alone with his grandparents. Why am I seeing this other name as a close relative that lives in your home and at previous homes that you were at? Okay, so I would have started off with a background check, and if those facts didn't match up, I would have exited stage left. Number 2, I would have never downloaded a dating app. I met that man on Bumble a year and a half prior to us getting into a serious relationship. And now I know there's some people who have had success on those dating apps, but it seems like a lot of the most single men on those apps are actually married men. Case in point. Number 3, I wouldn't have looked past the small things. One thing in particular, I noticed he had a pretty strong aversion to anything he perceived as critique, even if it wasn't. And there was a very weird lack of accountability that went along with that, even for super duper small things. If it wasn't something that was said that was neutral or praised, he kind of like glitched out. I thought it was like, oh, it's a small character flaw. You know, maybe he's a little insecure. And I looked past those things because he treated me well. Turns out that man was a pathological liar, is a pathological liar, and most likely a sociopath. And those are the type of people who cannot handle any crack in their armor whatsoever. So I wouldn't have neglected the small things. I would have noticed that, and I would have exited stage left.
Yeah.
And number 4, I would have trusted my instinct right off the bat. I wasn't drawn to him to want to be in a relationship with him initially for a reason. Like I said in the story time, I met him a year and a half prior to when we actually got into a serious relationship. My intuition wasn't pulling me towards him for a reason. I should have listened to myself. I will listen to myself next time. So those are some things that I would have done differently. There's a few more, so maybe I'll do a part 2. But please take my lived lesson so you don't have to live through it. And this is not to blame myself because that man lied boots down. Okay, he is the villain in this story. And you know, hindsight is 20/20. But the best thing you can get out of these type of situations is a lesson learned. So I will never repeat. Well, it's been 3 months.
Well, the thing is, this young woman looks like an older woman. I'm going to give her 40. Now, can I say, do you think she looks about 40? Right? She looks about 40, right? So at 40 years old, let's say 35, 40. I don't want to offend people because, you know, people be offended with their age. So let's say 35, 40. At this big old age of almost 60, girl, you still getting played, girl. Ha. You was just taking his words. Who did you meet? Did you meet the mama? Did you meet the grandmother? Did you go to the church? Did you meet the job? Who knew him from high school? Which high school did you go to? Who knew you at high school? What church you go to? Where did you get baptized? Who's your pastor? Huh? So this woman is saying she didn't know, but she said her intuition was off. Now, what's crazy to me is a lot of women saying they're not going to be dating guys online. Honey, a man is a man. You meet him in the supermarket. You meet him at church and he lying, talk about he not married. This is why you need the husband profile that begins in September. Sign up for the husband profile post right now. Because one of the things we talk about is, well, we don't say intuition in our class. We say Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit will let you know something is off about this man. Holy Spirit will tell you. I just think at 25, you shouldn't be getting played by men no more, child. If you're still getting played by after 25, girl, it's you. It's you. I don't know how old this young woman is. She's beautiful. So I'll give her 35, 40. This is why Jesus said, I'll leave the comforter with you. He will teach you all things of me. He will bring back to remembrance what I've taught you. He's your teacher. He's your helper. And he is your guide. So when you meet a man, no matter what he says, you need to listen, pray to Holy Spirit and ask God to show you who he is. You need to let this man meet your father figure. That's if it's getting serious. And tell him you want to meet his mama and his daddy. Because you know at the cookout people will lie. No, you got to meet. I want to meet your doctor. We get married, blood test. Let's go get a blood test done. They were dating for over a year, so you know I'm sure they was doing the do. Maybe I don't know. So the other video, one girl is saying, "Look, he's your husband. He's my man too." And this lady said, well, I didn't know he was married. So thankfully, after she learned, I have to go back and watch the rest of the story. She cut him off, girl, because if you want to get married, dating a married man is a waste of time. It's a waste of time. The husband profile begins in September. If you want to take the husband profile, sign up. As a matter of fact, if you want to do one-on-one, the link is in the bio. Sign up. And thanks for those of you showing me love. So 23 types of guys you might meet, honeys. Understand that most 99.999999 men you meet when you're dating are Satan. One of the other cousins sent me a video I'll do in the morning about older women exposing older men. And I'm like, a man is a man. He could be 70 years old. You still have to do your detective work. Okay, you still have to do your detective work. You still need to pray. You still need to fast. You still need to ask Holy Spirit to show you who this man is. All right, y'all. Oh, I forgot to show you my dinner. I'll do a video for y'all tomorrow. I did my hubby and I went to a new spot. Oh, it was so good. That food was so good, girl. It was so good. But anyway, I love you. I love you, though. Thank you for showing me love and support. Let me know what you think about this. Comment below. Watch the other video. Love you. Bye.